Welcome everybody, this is Game 3 of the Go4SC 2 Cup Finals. I know in the last game I accidentally said I'll see you in Game 2, but I think everybody knows, no, it's 1-1, so clearly this is Game 3. And this is going to be between our green Zerg, AcerNerchio, who just tied it up 1-1. He is spawning in the top right corner of Cloud Kingdom, versus our blue Protoss player, roxkisTITAN, spawning down in the bottom left. So as I said, the series is now tied 1-1 in this best of 5. I am most certain it is a best of 5, so yes, that is what I'm sticking with. And nicely played there by AcerNerchio, able to just deal damage in the small waves really until that final blow there. So he was able to pick off that forge very early. He was able to prevent any sort of real damage from that very fast 5 gate that we saw out of roxkisTITAN. So he was able to stop the units from killing off his third or really doing anything like that. He was able to pick off a few drones though, so that did put roxkisTITAN a tiny bit ahead in the worker count, but AcerNerchio had such a large army, he was able to just push across, deny that third, and then get us around on Titan's army and slowly push his way into the base until Titan was forced to GG. So 1-1 right now, and it looks like we are going for a gateway opening. Very surprising, especially on this map. So 1 gate, no gas has gone down either, so are we going to see a 2 gate? It's not proxied though at all, and Nerchio going to be scouting with his drone and being like, hey, what's going on, man? As this is a very common map, since you only need 1 pylon, I believe, to wall in this entire thing. So now he's going to head down there and start walling in, and I'm a little bit confused there. So in the meantime, we do have Nerchio getting that pool, getting that gas. Not a lot of Zergs like to get that gas, but I'm sure he started to get it once he scouted there was no Forge Fast Expand, as roaches or whatever you need the gas for is important at that point. And we see the 1 gate Nexus going down right here. So very similar to the last game, except in the last game he had the gateway to actually wall off with, and in this game he does not at all. So Lings being made once again to go do a little bit of pressure, but only 4 Lings, which I'm very surprised he does not have 6 Lings, as even if his opponent walled this off with a Forge and a Cybernetics core, he doesn't have a Zealot out here to really deal with this. So he'd be able to just attack this pylon and break the pylon down and break down the Forge once again. It's very possible that's what he'll do anyways with these 4 Lings, as 4 Lings do beat 1 Zealot. So yep, we are going to see the wall, and the Zealot, okay, he will be able to get out right there, but the Ling's going to try and pick off this probe. No, he's just going to send 1 after the probe, send 3 up here to start tearing away at this Forge or the Cybernetics core, and the Zealot now going to push out, and he's going to try and get a run by, and yes he does. So Nerchio able to get a little bit of a run by and scout up in the base. He will see 2 gas going down. He's also going to be able to use these Lings to attack the probe line if he wishes. He doesn't kill any probes there, just takes a little bit of damage, trying to force a little bit of lost mine time, and now he's going to attack these probes on the gas right here. Almost able to kill one, but nice little micro by Titan. It finally does go down, but so nice micro by Titan right there. Able to save that probe for a little bit longer, and it looks like 2 probes do go down. 3 as that one chasing, no, so 3 probes go down, and possibly a 4th if he can get that Ling to it. It's going to be close. I don't think he's going to get it though. It looks like the Zealot's going to be able to get out there and save it. So Nerchio able to do a little bit of damage, but not as much as I would have expected. If he would have brought those 6 Lings right here, he could have just teared away at that Forge as he did in the previous game, or teared away at that Cybernetics core and killed it, as that Zealot would not be able to really do anything against it. So once again, it looks like we are going to possibly be seeing that early pressure from Titan here, as he is pumping out Zealot, and another Zealot possibly going to be on the way pretty soon. I'm not quite sure, so I'm a little confused by this. He does have 2 Zealots now out on the field, and tacking on 3 more gates, so possibly going for a 4 gate, maybe that 5 gate. Yes, so he's doing that 5 gate once again. 5 gate +1 timing that he wishes to hit with. In the meantime, Nerchio does have his 3 bases up. He is mining off 2 gas, and he does have that roach worn down extremely early, as his opponent was on that 1 base with that zealot, so he did open with that gate. So he got his roach warn a little bit earlier, and now he's going to have the roaches to deal with this off the bat. So instead of having to waste all those larvae on those early lings that just got killed so quickly in that last game, he's now going to have these roaches to deal with it, and 8 roaches I believe out on the field. Is he going to push over to his third or anything to save it? We'll have to see. It looks like he's just out of the range to scout it, but he's going to get a free kill on this probe here if he wishes. Yep, so the probe going to go down, not going to be able to get any scout, and now the roaches are just going to push down here, and they're going to see that these zealots have warped in right here. Are there more zealots or stalkers? Stalkers being warped in right now, so 4 stalkers and a couple zealots over here, but Roach is just pushing across the map for a counterattack actually, so it looks like he's not really going to try and defend this, but instead just push right over here. There is not another cannon at all that has gone down. The Overlord does go down for Nerchio, so he is going to be supply blocked, and it's possible he's going to be losing his third, but will he be able to do enough damage with this counterattack? I'm not sure. We'll have to see exactly. There's just 1 sentry, so this is going to be extremely difficult now for our Protoss player to hold, but he's going to possibly get a free third over here. Yes, he is, as all of the units are invested in pushing across for this counter, but he's able to break the base right there. Able to get in, going to be able to pick off these reinforcements, and now this is going to put our player Titan in a difficult position. So Nerchio does lose his third, but it looks like he's going to be losing a lot of probes now as well to these lings. Some reinforcements do come in though, and it looks like he may be able to clean this up. I would imagine so. He's going to be losing 1 stalker, 2 stalkers possibly, but he does have a few more stalkers right there in the main. What else do we have? The more lings have streamed in, and speed is finished now, so these stalkers are going to be able to get a decent round if they want. No, he's just going to go right for the mineral line instead, so focusing down these probes, which is a smart choice with these lings. He did lose that third, you have to remember, and a huge stream of lings now pushing across, and there is not a wall, so it has not been blocked up. Will he get a warp in? No, he will not. So all these links now going to stream in, and now it's going to be an extremely difficult situation for Titan right there. If he would have just thrown up a warp in from a zealot right there, he would have been okay, but he was unable to, and now the harvester cannon, as you can see, is just going more and more in Nerchio's favor. The army, though, is definitely in supply of Titan at the moment, so Titan going to have to do something, and wow, 32 worker kills there for our Zerg player Nerchio, so he knows he's in trouble though now, so he's throwing down a lot of spine crawlers as his opponent has to make some sort of push and do some damage right here. In the meantime, some more warpins do come in over here, and will these links be used to engage these zealots? I feel like they could take them at that point, as they are below half health already, including shields of course, but no, he will not. So it looks like Titan going to be pushing over here, trying to make something happen. He knows he has to do a lot of damage, but there will be 8 spine crawlers. About 4 of them will be finishing before these units get here, I would imagine. Yes, so 4 going to finish as these units are coming in. 4 more, about halfway done right now. And Titan cannot really engage into this. He knows he has to though, but 5 spine crawlers just do so much damage. The zealots poking in here, trying to do some damage. Drones will be pulled. A transfuse does go off by the queen, and I don't know if Titan's going to be able to break this. It looks like he might. No, he is not with the drone pool right there. So much damage done from the spine crawlers, and Nerchio able to hold on right there, and I don't think Titan's forces can deal with this at all. No, they will not be able to push into that many spine crawlers. So beautiful play by Nerchio in terms of getting those spine crawlers down, as he knew that's exactly what he needed to do. And once again, he's going for a counterattack, and this time there will be a zealot here to defend. So smart play by Titan there to have that zealot. But now it looks like he's going to focus down the cybernetics core, and if he can kill that off, that would be huge. No, there is a beautiful force field by Titan, so able to stop any of the units from killing off that cyber. Well done right there. And these lings are going to be forced to retreat, and with that he now will be able to keep producing those sentries and those stalkers that everybody loves. In the meantime though, he is going to be losing this forward pylon. He does throw another one up a little bit further back, but wow. So transition, hello, we do see 2 Stargates coming down for our player Titan. So going into that 6 gate double Stargate, so very, very resource heavy build right here. And he is going to be pretty much all in with this, as I do not see any chance of expansion. And he goes once again to try and snipe the Cyber, and there's not enough energy right here for a force field, so he's going to lose the Cybernetics core, and the Lings are going to get in, able to surround this sentry right here and push up into the main. He's going to scout the Stargates right here. He's possibly going to kill off a few units as well, so yes, he sees the double Stargate. And that is a huge sign. So now, even though he already had the Hydrogen with the range anyways, now he knows for sure, hey, I can keep making these and I'll be good. And so yeah, he's going to see exactly what his opponent's doing. But you have to remember that this is the build that Titan won with in that first game. It was, of course, done a little bit differently. He did not go for that very early gate pressure or anything like that, but he did have the 2 Stargate that he didn't mess around with those Phoenix for a while. So it looks like Titan going to be pushing across, denying this third over here possibly. There are a lot of Hydras though, so it looks like the Hydras will be able to deal with this, as they do have that range. There is no upgrades on them though, but they will be able to force back, as they have so much DPS, at least until some more units do pump in. And it looks like a little Spinecrawler transfer, so I love this move right here by Nerchio. Going to transfer 4 Spinecrawlers, Spinecrawlers across to his third right now. And we'll have to see what exactly these Phoenix can do. 4 Phoenix though versus all these Hydras, not going to be very good. And it looks like he's trying to push up this ramp right here. It is very even, 105 to 105 in supply. How's the workers? 52 to 45. So we're going to have a slight army advantage in favor of Titan right now. And Lings once again going to try and stream across the map. It looks like they were seen this time though, so yes they were. And they're going to stop this third though from going down. So Titan possibly trying to expand behind this, but those Lings are going to say, no, you're not going to expand, and forcing the army to completely retreat once again. So well done by Nerchio, able to just be a nuisance with those Lings over and over and over again. And he has done this in all of his games. So far, at least, that we've seen these past 3 games. Yes, especially that first one, he got into the mineral line so many times, and this game he's gotten to the mineral line and killed off 36 probes so far. So well played here by Nerchio so far, but he is not as far ahead in the supply as you would usually see at about this point. So usually when the Protoss is about 120 supply, as a Zerg player you want to be about 40 to 50 supply ahead. So right now he is only about 30, 20 I should say, not even 30 supply ahead. So in terms of army, he is still a little bit behind, and just now getting his third base up once again after losing it that first time. And his opponent Titan going to be expanding as well right behind this, so we will have to see what Nerchio can do to really win this game right here, as he is going to have to pull something out. In the meantime, he just keeps losing these overlords, and now he's getting his supply up there, starting to get a little bit closer to that max. And it looks like he's going to go for a push around, possibly. No, so he was going for some sort of sneak attack push, but he didn't really get it. But it looks like it's still going to be sneaky anyways. I'm not sure if his opponent saw that or not. I don't think he did see, and this is of course where you want to engage from as a Zerg player, as engaging up this ramp with force fields is just too deadly. So he's going to be showing these roaches over here, pushing towards that natural, and then in the meantime coming in from this side right here. So he's going to have a lot of units able to attack. The Zealots do have charge, something that we have to think about, but there's still not that +2 yet. Phoenix do swoop over, so they're going to start picking up some units. But not too much done right there, but it looks like he's going to be able to clean this up anyways, as the charge lot's able to do so much damage. And charge lots versus Hydras when there's not many roaches in front, not able to do much. But oh, if you look over here, the roaches that swooped in, able to do so much damage actually, picking off so many probes. And just once again, another counter over here at the third. The roach is now going to push into the main here. And there's no void rays or anything like this to deal with it. There's a mothership that's being chrono boosted out, but it looks like he's possibly going to be losing his third here. No, I think the Archon and Zealot would be able to defend this. Yes, they will. So he's just going to snipe off that sentry with those units. But Wow, how many harvesters? He's down to 15 harvesters, so he has lost almost all of his probes. Counterattacks all over the place from Nerchio, and despite losing his army over there, just a huge counter right there. And looks like he's going to try and pick off this Archon. Almost gets it down to almost no health whatsoever, but it will regen those shields. So nice little win right there in the save for the Archon, and he's going to lose another sentry, so just great focus fire by Nerchio right here. Able to focus down all those gas-intensive units, and now he's just going to be kiting away these zealots over and over. They do have charge, so they will be able to catch up. But, wow, well played by Nerchio. So, again, with the counterattacks coming in from all sides right there, and just able to do so much damage. He does break down these rocks, as you do not want to have small chokes to fight in, and a lot of Overseers being morphed right now. So did he see a Dark Stride or something? No, that's right, he saw the Mothership. So the Mothership is out right now. Sorry, I'll put production tab back up. +2 on the way for our Zerg player. +2 has already been finished for our Protoss player. I believe, no, the Forge was killed as the +2 was finishing. Oh, what a huge blow right there. Looks like he's going to be pushing in. There is the Mothership right there. Does it have enough energy to drop a Vortex? Not quite. It needs a couple more energy. It will get a huge Vortex off though right here if it wants. But it looks like it's going to let all of those Archons die instead. So now this puts Titan in an extremely difficult position. He finally does get a Vortex to go down, and Nerchio just going to push all of his units into it, as there is only one Archon for Titan. So Titan just going to kind of stand around this army and try and get some Archon hits. And one Archon does make its way in, and it looks like it is not going to be enough though, as Nerchio just going to be able to push forward and do so much damage. Both those Archons do go down. It looks like the Mothership now going to be taking some damage. Phoenix do swoop in to try and pick up these Hydras and do whatever he can, but he's going to be losing his third, and Titan knows it. GG from Titan. Nerchio going up 2-1 in this best of 5. This is the Go For SC2 Cup Finals. I am MrLlama, and I will see you in Game 4, and I am going to get that right. So I will see you guys there.